We are live in living color.
Not to y'all.
If you can believe it.
Bro. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've been here.
Yeah.
A lot has happened, it feels.
Yeah.
We are current survivors of Snowpocalypse 2026.
Yeah. The 2026 ice storm has come all over the yard.
All over everybody's yard. All over everything.
Yeah. It's weird though, like Nashville doesn't have snow like in the grass and stuff.
Right.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
How are y'all doing? How you been?
I hope if you were affected that you're good.
Yeah, or how are you holding up? I know things lately have been tough, and I personally just want to reiterate that this is still like a political free zone. This is a safe place where you can just get your spooky stories and not have to worry about hearing about the bad shit.
Right. A little bit of comedic relief, if you will.
I mean, I'm a firm y'all means all person, and that's where I'm going to leave that. I just wanted to get that out first. And I don't want anybody to think we're like ignoring anything that's going on or whatever. But I just want to reiterate the strong desire to keep this a fun space.
Not only we keep this as a fun and safe space, not only because we feel that you all need that, but it's also our safe
freedom
space
from that too. So that's why I think that's one of the reasons why we've kept chugging right along and like haven't given up on this. So yeah, I just wanted to just come right out the gate and just be like, hey, we know, we're tired too. But that's why we're here. We're going to tell you stories. So, getting caught up on the things in our lives, we did something really cool. We first of all took our first little road trip together.
We did.
We didn't shut the hell up at once.
No, it's crazy. Because I've said it a million times. I got
in the house and I was like, we didn't run out of anything to talk about.
No. I've said it. We've been friends for 20 plus years. Okay?
Right.
And we talk to each other rather regularly.
Yeah.
And, at least once a week, I would say. I don't think a week goes by that we haven't at least texted each other about something.
Right.
And yet we didn't run out of anything to say.
No.
Like, we were together from 9 a.m. until midnight.
Yeah. And just
the whole time.
The only time we didn't talk was when we were at the actual event that we went up to Louisville for.
Right.
So when was it? Was it November? I think it was November. Selena Spooky Boo, if y'all are familiar, was releasing her book Holler and going on a little book tour. Little cat. And so
she's like, y'all are talking, I can't sleep.
Yeah, she's like, y'all are bothering me, let me go.
Are you coming back in?
Close that door in her face.
You don't even know who it was.
It was Amara, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I got us tickets. We were like, what if it snows? It did snow while we were up there, but it wasn't bad. It was bad enough to cause somebody else to have a wreck on an on-ramp.
Bad enough for me to have a small mental breakdown about it.
And I'm just like, just go slow, just breathe, it's fine.
See, but here's what...
By the time we got out of the actual city, though, it was fine.
Well, okay, so what some of y'all may not know is that it has been 15 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Hell, I would 100%. I'm still traumatized by the wreck that I was in, and it wasn't as bad as yours.
I was involved in a wreck. It's literally just me. Me and
what
my...
What are you doing? I'm just over here fiddling.
I was wondering. Me and my ex-husband had decided that we had spent the day riding four-wheelers in the snow, and we had taken baby Maddie at the time, to my parents' house. And so we were done, and it was time to go and get her. And the neighborhood that we lived in had a big steep hill.
Yeah. Very, very steep hill.
And we lived at the top.
Top.
As we were coming down the hill, the road had iced over. And it was actually like 16 years ago, like within the past couple of days, by the way. Or 15 years ago. As we were coming down the hill, we lost control of the car and hit head on into a tree.
A little Cavalier.
My favorite car in the whole wide world. Anyway, so it shattered my hip because I did brace myself for impact. And it shattered my hip. And so I spent, a week in the hospital.
Yeah.
And then several months after that recovering.
Yeah.
Just recently, I think 5 years ago, got a hip replacement to fix everything. So since that point, I have been a little bit, I hate snow.
Yeah.
And I don't like driving in it.
Yeah.
I don't even like being a passenger in the car.
Yeah.
When there's any of it on the ground. My anxiety starts to peak at all-time highs. So we get to Louisville. And now, keep in mind, when we leave here, it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
It poured down rain.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly the entire way there.
Yeah.
We get to Louisville proper, into the small little town center that we were going to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spitting snow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, son of a bitch. And she's like, it's not sticking. It's not accumulating. It's fine. It'll be fine.
It was just kind of blown around.
Yeah. And so for the biggest part of the day, it was, in fact, fine.
Fine, yeah.
After the event, we decide we need to eat dinner before we start heading back this direction.
Yeah.
So we Google Maps, what's around. We settled on Chick-fil-A. For whatever reason, Google Maps took us to the furthest Chick-fil-A from us.
Yeah.
And so we're going down this interstate.
And it really starts to
all of a sudden it was like you get to a line and it was like a blizzard.
Yeah.
And the road was covered.
Yeah.
And the exit that we were to get off of, even though there was a Chick-fil-A, the exit right before us.
Yeah.
The exit we get off of, someone has wrecked. So as I'm trying to get over, because traffic is stopped.
Yeah.
As I'm trying to get over, the car starts to kind of slip and slide a little bit.
Yeah.
And at this point, my children are also calling me to tell me goodnight.
Right.
So I'm trying to remain calm and not let anybody know that I'm panicking. And then Brittany's over here. I go, oh, it's just the road. It's not ice. You're fine. It's good. And I'm like, no, we were definitely slipping.
Once we got to where we were going, I was like, oh no, that was definitely slippy.
We get down the exit ramp and we turn, and that whole entire area roads were covered.
Yeah.
That parking lot.
It was the craziest thing.
That parking lot was like a winter wonderland covered in ice.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. I was having an internal come apart. And we get our food through the drive-thru. We leave. We go back out. We get back on the interstate. I did not touch my food until we got to a spot where it was no longer snowing.
Which fair, honestly.
But it was interesting. And then we have ice storm. Flash forward to today, and I'm like, let's go get lunch at Chipotle.
I was fine getting little sandwiches from the Walmart, but that Chipotle did hit. It did hit.
You're the one this morning.
I was like,
girl, lunch at Chipotle sounds good.
It does. It did. And it was good. Until I had to go blow up the bathroom at the Michaels. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we go to the book signing, right? And it's like, what'd they say, like 300 people
over
in this
300,
place?
yeah.
And
it was a decent sized building.
It was a decent sized building. It was in like a vintage motorcycle museum.
Let's start first of all by saying we had to park 2 blocks away.
Yeah, and it was freezing.
And the wind,
like, it wasn't that cold when we left. Otherwise, I would have worn a coat.
The wind was
horrible.
So much so, We got to get out of the car, okay?
Yeah.
I open the door, and it starts to pull it, and it was going to hit the car next to us, and so I'll go to grab the door, and when I did, I snagged my nail on the interior of my car and ripped part of my nail off.
Ugh.
Now, here I am, part of my nail ripped off. Bleeding, and I'm just trying to, like, keep my composure about it, because it hurt like a mother.
Yeah.
And so I made it through the entire, like
the Q&A.
Yeah.
Like, and
then they took a break. And then I'm like asking random people, do you happen to have a Band-Aid in your purse?
Right.
And so then Brittany's like, let me go ask this bartender.
Yeah.
And they in fact did have a Band-Aid. It was nice.
That's
However,
very nice.
Thinking about it now, I'm pretty sure that there was a Band-Aid in my purse in the car.
Well,
but
whatever.
Anyway, back to
Adam is ghostly pale. Ghostly. Like,
I didn't really notice.
Ghostly.
I didn't notice.
I was like, man, he sure is pale. I guess, I don't know, is that like being a Canadian?
Maybe, I mean, because she's pretty pale.
Yeah.
And Chris, even though Chris lives in Texas, Chris is pretty pale.
Yeah. But yeah, she was really, really nice.
Like, I'm about to go through these pictures. Because I didn't clock that. Like,
what?
That he was pale.
Oh, yeah. Very. Like Casper.
I mean,
I thought he
I
was
just don't
very
think
pale.
so. But he is white, but
yeah,
I am also someone of overly Caucasian.
Yeah.
Complexity.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just because like his skin didn't have any pink to it.
Maybe
that's why it was like.
But he was so nice.
Oh yeah, he was walking around taking pictures,
talking to people.
Yeah,
like when we were standing in line,
we 100% could have stopped him and asked him for a photo, but
sure.
I got nervous.
Me too.
I was like,
I was more like I don't know, but he stood and talked in the back with somebody, one of the people that was there, for forever while we were in line.
Oh yeah,
like they were still talking when we left.
Damn. There were a lot of people. I was like, she gonna be here. Her hand gonna be cramping. I was like, she gonna be here all night. But yeah, it was fun. She was really, really sweet. And she was really, really funny.
Yeah. She is genuinely, like, what you guys see in her videos is not a front.
No.
She is genuinely that nice of a person and that freaking funny. And just to put any questions to rest, she did, in fact, reference her butthole.
Yeah.
And said that if anybody had an ink stamp that she would sign books with her butthole. Did she talk about farts?
I don't know. I know she talked about Twilight because she said somebody asked her if she was Team Edward or Team Jacob. And she said, well, obviously when I was a teenager, being me, it was Team Edward. She's like, then I got a little older and I was like, Team Jacob. She's like, now I'm Team Charlie.
Team Charlie, for sure.
And I'm like, me too, girl. Me
Same.
too. And I know not, like, I DNF'd Twilight after chapter 1. I was like, I cannot do this. So I'm not like a Twilight girly, but I am Team Charlie.
I could even go as far as in that time frame, not now that he's older.
Yeah.
But the dude that was in the wheelchair.
Oh, is that Jacob's dad?
Yeah, grandfather, dad, something like that.
Or uncle or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah,
not now, because, I mean, he's a decent looking man now, but if I'm not mistaken, it's the same. He's also in Yellowstone. Hold on, I'm going to Google it, but
that
I
reminds
have
me
a thing for indigenous people. I think they're beautiful.
Oh, 100%. I don't know if he ever even started listening to this podcast, but he's the one that kind of inspired us to even start this. Dwaylen on Facebook,
yeah.
He posted like, what's an overrated show? And he said his is The Office, and I said Friends.
I saw that. I saw you comment
like,
on it.
I've seen episodes of it. I just don't get it. I just don't know why it's funny.
I didn't know that y'all were friends on Facebook.
Oh, we've been friends for forever. Like, since the Halloween party they came to, I think. But
he's good people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love him.
And somebody else commented and said Yellowstone. He was like, I kind of like that one.
I love Yellowstone.
He's like, I see where you're coming from, though.
10 out of
He's
10.
like, it doesn't make me want to be a rancher or anything.
It makes me want to move that direction. I don't want to be a rancher, but it makes me want to move out there. Hold on, I'm trying to verify my story. What? I don't think I knew. Ty Olson is also in Twilight. Benny from Supernatural. You know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he's getting married to, or him and DJ Qualls are married.
What? Okay. Yes. So Billy Black is the dude in the wheelchair's name, and he is in fact also in Yellowstone.
Gotcha.
They're coming out with a spinoff to Yellowstone as well. It's called Marshalls. It's following one of the sons. And his family.
I just have no interest in watching that.
It's pretty good. I will be, but
it's very difficult for me to want to watch a new show.
You and I have different tastes in shows a lot of times, though. Like, there's not a whole lot that you and I can agree on as far as things to watch, as far as TV shows.
Yeah.
Supernatural, I feel like that's a thing that everybody likes. And if you don't like...
there's so many people in the Discord that ain't seen that shit.
Are you serious?
Yes. Pixie.
I'm deleting
Who's Dean Winchester?
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Does Pixie listen to this?
No, I don't think so. But because somebody had her put Dean Winchester in one of the save files she has. And she was like, I don't even know who that is. And we keep telling her she would love True Blood, but
True Blood was hard for me.
I sent her the first book to see if she would like the books, because I think she would. They're good palate cleansers, I think the books are.
True Blood was a hard watch for me, especially the second time.
Couple of seasons, like we still need to finish our rewatch. Like, we got busy at work and then have never picked up his first time watch, my rewatch. And we're on season 4, I think. Soundtracks are banging.
Yeah.
Like, to the point, oh man. So it's the volume 3 soundtrack for one particular song.
Yeah.
It's, And When I Die by The Heavy. I made a TikTok about it. And so I get this CD, right? I go pop that little son of a bitch in, because I bought it off of eBay, because the song's not available anywhere. Nowhere. There's like a bootleg of it on YouTube, and that's it. And the audio of it's not the best. But get this CD. I'm so excited. I go put it in. It's the wrong CD. And I was like, that's the risk I took. And you wouldn't know if you were just looking at it.
Right.
Because it doesn't say on there which volume it is. It just has like a graphic of a True Blood bottle, and that's it. So I had to repurchase it. But I do in fact have the first 3 volumes of the True Blood soundtracks. And they're so good. Wow. The music is so good.
So back to Louisville.
Yes.
We did some thrifting while we were there.
Yeah, we went to retail thrift store.
And I tagged it on our Facebook page as well.
Yeah.
As well as the bookstore that put on the show.
Yeah. A novel romance. It was very cute.
I follow them on Facebook.
And they have a shop cat. Yeah, I started following them on Facebook. And Instagram, I believe.
I don't follow shit on Instagram because I rarely get on there.
I stay on Instagram. I'm on Instagram more than I'm on anything else besides YouTube. But what else?
We also went to that antique mall.
Oh, the Peddler's Mall. I bought a Jeremy Clarkson DVD, and when I get up to the thing, the kid, he looks, he goes, Jeremy Clarkson, of course, and then starts laughing. And I was like, "Come on, Candy Camera, what's so funny?"
Right. Where's Ashton Kutcher?
I'm like, what is going on? Oh my God, I just aged myself saying Candid Camera. Oh my God. I'm old.
Jeez.
But yeah, so
there was a lot of driving around that day.
Yeah.
Just wasting time until it was time to go to the event.
When we 100% could have showed up a little bit early and got a better parking spot, but it is what it is.
It wasn't as bad outside when we left there.
No.
Everything was covered in snow, but it wasn't like on the road. It was just like on the cars.
Yeah. We weren't like slipping and sliding, walking out of there or anything. And the wind wasn't so bad.
After we got out of that one section of where it was like Blizzard City, everything was good.
Yeah.
There was no snow.
Because I even checked my calendar. I was like, it's not snowing at home.
No.
So
we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way there and on the way back. Almost got lost trying to get to the Buc-ee's because I got off the wrong exit.
Yeah. We got our 6s and our 8s mixed up.
Yeah. Well,
but it's okay. We got there.
Because
I opened my map. I was like, hey, if you just keep going on this road, it'll take you straight to the Buc-ee's.
Yeah. So we stopped there twice.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to pee anywhere, you're going to pee at Buc-ee's.
Yeah. If you're going to poop anywhere on a road trip, you're going to do it at a Buc-ee's.
What else? It was just a lot of driving, a lot of sightseeing.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic. That place was busy.
Yeah.
But it was like the little town square that we were in was the cutest little town
It was
square.
very cute.
See, and that
restaurant probably would have been very good.
Probably. This is where, so I now have a new dream in life, and I'm obsessed. I want to open my own bookstore, and this is coming from someone who doesn't necessarily read very often. That said, I did read Selena's book in like 2 days flat.
Yeah.
And was very involved with it. And I do think that if I can just find books that will like grab my attention, that I would be better. But like, I want to open my own bookstore, and I want to have it in a cute little town square like that. But it has to be somewhere where it's going to be busy so that I can continue to run the store. But like, I want it to be cozy, but also kind of like mysterious and dark. But I want to have like a little area where everybody can like come in and sit down and read, or just chill, or like have a weekly book club meeting, or what did my sister call it? A stitch and bitch session. Where, like, you know, women can come in and, like, do their embroidery or, you know, cross-stitching or whatever.
Yeah.
And just hang out and chill and have a good time. I don't necessarily need to have, like, a cafe type deal, because I don't know how to do that.
Then you're getting the health department involved, and ain't nobody trying to do all that.
I want a shop cat, and you can't do that if you've got a shop cat.
Yeah, that is true.
I want a shop cat. TJ, because you were talking about that shop cat. He was like, I'm allergic to cats. You'd be coming home with that all the time. He's like, you could just have a shop dog and just bring Loki to work with you every day. And I'm like, that's not safe for anyone.
Right.
He was like, he'd eventually get used to it and it wouldn't bother him and he wouldn't bark at everybody. And I'm like,
you would think.
No, he won't. I'd be more apt to take Ellie than I would Loki.
As someone who has worked in a shop that had a dog every day, no.
Ellie's not going to, she might bark for a little bit. She's going to be more of the type that she's going to get excited and want everyone to love her.
Yeah.
Loki doesn't care about people. Like, he's going to bark at you and he's going to come at you.
Yeah.
And he's not going to like you.
Right.
Ellie is going to be all up in your business trying to get you to love on her. Ellie doesn't like other dogs. Ellie likes people. So I feel like either way it goes, neither of my dogs are good for business.
Yeah.
So I just need a shop cat that doesn't give a shit about anyone.
Ziggy would make such a good shop cat.
He would, but he'd be stinking up the place.
Yeah, he is kind of
and peeing all over everything.
Well, not everything. If you have like a designated little pee pad for him, he'd be fine. But you can't have rugs.
Yeah, well, what kind of a bookstore do you have without rugs? So, if anyone out there has some extra, you know, several $1,000s lying around.
You need more than that. Books are expensive.
Then, you know, and you just want to throw that in my direction and be my
silent backer.
Yeah. Let me know. Because this is a business idea that I think would be amazing and that would fulfill me with so much happiness. My sister would help. This was also an idea for Brittany as well. However, Brittany has made it clear that she's not leaving her current job to pursue this dream. No.
It's hard to have a small business when you already have a small business that requires you to be there. Because I can't do my job remotely. You could work on like weekends at the bookstore. No. because I pride.
Do you?
I prize.
Do you know how
my
much
days
I would
off.
get done for the podcast if I got to work at a bookstore?
Not much if you're busy.
Well, yes, but you know what I'm saying. In between customers, I'd just be sitting there click-clacking away.
See, I thought I used to have loads of time to work on the podcast. Not no more. We busy. We busy as hell.
Well, anyway, so that's my dream of the month. Are we going to talk about Louisville?
Mm-hmm.
What else has been going on?
Well, for me,
Oh,
I
you went
2
to-
days later turned around and went 11 hours to Florida. We left. We were going to leave at midnight. Alarm didn't go off because neither of us set one. I rolled over and looked at the clock and it said 2 a.m. right on the dot. And I reached over and I slapped him and I said, "It's 2 a.m." So we got up. He woke up to a message from Isaiah. "Where you at?" Who he ended up, I guess, falling back to sleep for a little bit. But yeah, we went down. We went and stayed with my sister. And then, so we got there Friday, like evening-ish. We ended up stopping in Jacksonville. And he went to go see a friend of his. And then we stopped at IKEA and walked around. And then we went to my sister's. Get there, basically just slept, and then got up early the next morning and went to Bradenton across the state. So 3 more hours driving. Meet up with her and go out to eat. And we went to the Freedom Factory. We went for the Ultima 600. I can't wait to go again next year because I'm for sure going again. However, we will just stay in Bradenton or near Bradenton rather than doing all that driving because that was a bit excessive. My back still has not recovered. Like, we're going on a road trip in 6 weeks to Delaware, and I'm just like, I'm going to have to get a massage when I get back. Like, I've got the biggest knot in my back
You know
that
what
I have
not to
ever
do?
had.
Don't go to a walk-in clinic to get a Toradol shot.
No,
or
I
whatever
will
it was
go.
I got $450 later.
Oh, walk-in clinics are like $15 under my insurance for the copay.
Make sure you hit your deductible before you go.
I
Oh,
don't
no,
have
that's not my copay. That's the total bill.
I don't have a deductible.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, I had like
I pay good money to not have a deductible.
It was like a $75 copay or something like that. Like, I went in expecting to pay, $100.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that much. And I was like, oh, okay. And, this is like end of December.
Yeah.
Or mid-December. I guess it was beginning of December.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything about deductible and the fact that I've had insurance the whole year that I'd haven't used because I don't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And then I get the bill in the mail $450 later.
Like, you gonna get what you get when you get it.
They got like $15 yesterday.
But yeah. So I'll have to get a massage because it's definitely just a knot in my muscle. Like, I can feel it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went and did that. That was very fun. So they had the Danger Ranger race, which was like just like a regular race. I think it was 60 laps. They also did the Danger Ranger was, I think, 40 laps or something like that. And then the Pro Trucks were 60 laps. And then the Ultima was 100 laps. So the first 2 races are just like, any kind of race. They do the yellow flags, the caution flags, and stuff like that. The Ultima 600, however, they made, like, nobody had been really standing at the fence too much. But there obviously were like especially between the bleachers. Well, they made an announcement before the start of the Ultima 600. Hey, we would advise you to not stand at the fence because there's the big fence and then there's the secondary fence. Because the Ultimas are just they meet certain safety specifications, but they still got like their headlights and all that.
Yeah.
So it's when it gets started, and they had 110 Nissan Altimas sign up. 88 showed up, which was I think I posted a video of like the start of that race. Insane. No caution flags. They only stopped everybody twice, I believe, maybe 3 times with a red flag, because there were like a couple of cars stalled and the push car couldn't get out to them. With everybody moving, so they had to do the red flag. But it was like shrapnel flying in the air. It was one of the, I was like some people didn't really, they were like, oh, I'm just going to stay here at the fence, right? Soon as shit, like pieces of cars started flying, they were like, you know what? I'm going to go over here. I'm like, ain't no way in hell. I was like, I'm sitting on the bleachers and I feel like I'm too fucking close.
Right.
So I was like, next year we gonna sit higher up. We gonna pop a squat somewhere higher up, and then we'll be fine from there. But oh my god. So we did that, and then we drove all the way back to my sister's apartment, and then went to bed, and we went thrifting and stuff the next day, and then we came home after that. Went and saw a giant squidbilly.
I saw that.
And then, I finished, because you got me Cody Crowley's newest book that's coming out for, Christmas. I finished it. It was very good.
I have been following her on Facebook, TikTok, and I love her.
Oh, I love her. Her
I don't know what I was expecting,
cool.
But it wasn't that.
Yeah.
And because I've not read any of her stuff, like the Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch is on my to be read.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal Maddie's when it comes time.
It's very good.
But it wasn't, and it might be a little more clear after I read her books, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I would have.
My sister, like, I think she was a little skeptical on it at first. And then it, like, once she got, I think she said, because the beginning of that book is a little slow, and you've kind of got to, but there's enough, what I feel is there's enough in each chapter to keep you turning to the next chapter, to find out what this means, or what, what in the hell is going on in this story.
Right.
And then once you get, I would say because this is what happened with Allie, when you get to the halfway point of Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch, it is like, foot slammed down on the accelerator, but you still don't quite know what, and it's like so many, I just love the way she tells a story. So it's like a murder mystery. It's like a angsty teenager, and it's just got all of these like interwoven. If I say too much, it'll give away a lot. So like, but yeah, it's just got so many layers, and I hope she gets to write a second installment, or like make it some sort of series, because there's still questions I have. Like, I listen to the audiobook, like re-listen to the audiobook all the time. And it's just so well done. It's so well done. And Body Count, I would say, is different in the way that, like, it's still YA, like, it's still the same, like, type of story, but it's just told completely differently.
Yeah.
And it again gives you enough in each chapter to keep you turning to the next chapter. And it's a completely different story. And I understand why she wrote Holly Jolly the way she did when she signed the book. after reading it. Because I was like, I thought it was just being festive.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, I'm going to have to
but
look
it's
into that
so
one as
good.
well.
It's so
Maddie,
good.
when I said to Maddie, after I finished this second book that I'm working on,
Yeah.
I said, I do want to borrow the Vengeful Bitch one or I want to borrow that other one that Brittany gave you.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, when I'm done with it. And I was like, are you even reading that? Have you even picked it up? And she was like, yeah, I'm reading it right now. And I was like, oh, I thought you were reading Blackheart. And she was like, I am. What are you talking about? And I was like, the Vengeful Bitch one. And she was like, oh, I've already read that. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. So I can use it whenever, I'm done with this one. She's like, oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about that other. And I was like, no, I'm not talking about the Pixie book.
Right.
She likes that book.
I like that book. It was very good, too. It was, my friend Pixie wrote a book. I'm sure I've talked about it. And it was very good. Very well done. Another one where if I say too much, it'll give away too much of the story.
I do think that it's also going to be on my to-be-read list. I keep adding stuff. Listen, I am very much so the type of person that I want a physical book in my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm partial to hardback books.
Yeah.
But the majority of what I have is all paperback.
The hard thing about paperbacks is, like, I do like a paperback. I don't mind a paperback. But I very much don't like to crack
yes,
the spine too much.
Yes.
And, like, because I've gone through and I've started putting, like, from the library of stickers in a lot of, like, my books, but there's some even in series that I skipped because I bought the books used and I bought them like
where the spines are cracked.
The spines are like majorly cracked, or because like those books here, Sally Bissell books, those are my granny's books, but these two are the reason why I failed algebra our sophomore year. So they're more sentimental, so they got like stickers, but
I don't know.
A lot of times I'm skipping like ones that have really bad spines.
Well, like, so once I started reading the Selena book, I was like, this is the year where I'm going to read. I'm going to actually like sit down and I'm going to read. This is the year. I'm going to pick this back up. I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got super excited about it. I downloaded the Goodreads app. I put all of the books that I have at my house in there. I have 27 books at my house.
Oh my Lord.
I don't that are mine. These are not including the ones that Maddie has.
Yeah. She
just gave all of her Harry Potter books away to somebody, by the way. And so I was like, I'm going to read these. I'm going to start off with these. Now, that keeping in mind that I would say y'all are going to have to bear with me because I've been under the weather myself. There are the vast majority of my books are all like haunted locations and podcast research books. And honestly, 10 out of 10 am heavily debating on because I was told we have enough shit in our house that I can't get another bookshelf. And I'm out of space.
Yeah.
I'm 10 out of 10 about to bring all of those books over here for you. Yeah. Where you are going to put them, I don't know.
I'll figure it out. Because I think also whenever
you said something about you were going to put another bookshelf in there.
Well, that won't be the guest room, but the guest room will be at the end of the hall again. But whenever I have a guest room again, there will be another bookcase in there because I also still have a ton of books that are just in storage right now.
So,
but these are like the main players.
Well, let's be real. I'm never going to read those books.
But I
may pick them up and read them just for when we get to, like, I need research material.
Yeah.
But I would rather find the research material online than to read it in a book, honestly.
I think so, because, like, I'm using a book for one of our episodes we're recording today, and I didn't, like, use it in a research way. I'm just going to read from it, and I picked, like, shorter ones and tabbed them. But I have a reason for doing that this time because I read Goodreads reviews on this book and I was like, oh, okay. And I just didn't give myself enough time to just actually sit down and like do a proper research. Plus, articles for that topic are hard to find. But whenever we do the living room, I'll probably have a bookcase in there as well. So
I may give you
I'll
those.
have room to swell the
I've also
collection.
got a few books that TJ bought for him to read when he's like traveling, like on the planes and stuff, that he like didn't read.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would like to read a couple of them. I also downloaded the Kindle app because I found my Kindle Fire from way back in the day. I downloaded the Kindle app on my phone.
Yeah.
And started downloading books because I was like, man, if I could get some audio books going like during the day while I'm working,
yeah,
that would be, because that even though I'm not physically reading it,
right,
it still counts as a book read.
Yeah.
And so I can do that, and that would help me blow through some books through the year. But
yeah,
I think you moved that Zach Bagans book to that specific spot just to toy with my emotions.
No,
It's literally the only book I'm going to look at.
Shuffling things around.
I'm kind of upset at its positioning.
It may not stay there.
It better not.
But I haven't.
Every time I look over at this bookshelf, that's the first thing that pops out at me is that name.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
But yeah, so we got back from Florida, and then the following weekend we're hit with the ice storm.
Yeah.
So I spent a whole weekend in the house. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't put a bra on. I didn't do nothing. Well, I did stuff, but I didn't leave this house. All of my books have been scanned into, all of the books in this room have been scanned into the Libib app that I'm using. It's free. Some things, so I've categorized them. What are you making Grinch hair over there?
I just looked at my reflection in my computer monitor and I'm like, what is going on?
In here, I've got it broken down into certain categories. Because also my movies are in here, CDs, DVDs. But I have certain authors categorized separately from general categories. Just in the occult, true crime, and oddities on these 3 shelves. Do you want to take a guess at how many books are
just these 3
on just these 3 shelves?
Why is Walt Disney World included in that?
Because it's a big book, so it's like a coffee table book, so it's just on that shelf. That one's not in this.
Oh, okay.
That's not included.
I'm gonna say 150.
Close. It was 122.
Huh.
Just on those 3 shelves.
Dang.
And that doesn't include because some of the the Titanic ones, those are history.
Yeah.
So I put those in a completely different category.
Huh.
But yeah.
The ice storm has been crazy. Today is the first day that I've gotten out of the house and out of the house outside of just going to dinner in over a week.
Must be nice. I had to go to work.
Well, perks of working from home. But keep in mind also the week prior, Gemma was home all week because she had the flu.
Yeah.
And then so they were out of school on Monday. Monday night, she started kind of running a low-grade fever, and you could tell she just didn't feel good.
Yeah.
She goes to bed, wakes up the next morning, low-grade fever, so I let her stay home. The next day, she just wasn't running a fever, but did not feel good. You could just tell. And so I was like, just kick it at the house. So at this point, it's Wednesday. She's not feeling great. I'm like, just kick it at the house. You can stay home again. I wasn't going to take her to the doctor. Wednesday night, I'm like, you know what? She's not getting any better. And if this were just a simple cold or something,
yeah,
she would be better by now.
Right.
Or at least showing some improvement, but she's not. So I run to the store and I get a flu and COVID test immediately. I am talking the second, because it's the same as a COVID test. You swab the nose, dip it in the solution, and then drop the solution on the little thing.
Yeah.
The second the solution hits the little thing, and starts to spread out onto the testing strip part.
Yeah.
Flu B, bright as can be. I mean, within seconds. And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, okay, well, you've got the flu, so we know what it is.
Right.
So then I'm immediately like teledocking, trying to get a note from school.
That sounded like a nightmare when you told me that.
It was awful. So like I get on there, I get a doctor on the line. They're like, oh, well, it came across as your husband's information. We can't see her because it's malpractice or whatever, because it's not the patient that came through. I'm like, okay. So I close the app down completely, go back in, restart, get another I make sure that I click on her name, get another doctor on the line, same thing. At this point, it's like 9:15 at night. And I'm like, you know what? We'll just try again tomorrow. First thing in the morning, I call customer service to try and see if they can help, try and figure out why it's doing it. They figure it out. They're like, okay, we'll have a doctor call you within the next 5 to 10 minutes. 3 hours later, I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
So I call again, or I get on there, I call customer service again. Hey, I've got case number, blah, blah, blah. I was supposed to have a doctor reach out. Oh, well, let me get that. It's been too long. I'll have somebody call. Within 5 minutes, I get a call, and it's an automated thing. The physician says that you need to see in-person treatment. Wouldn't even talk to us. And I'm like, she's got a positive test. I've got a picture of it. I've still got the test sitting right here.
Meanwhile,
like, I've got another one. If you want to see me swab her and see it immediately pop, then that's cool.
Meanwhile, I did that teledoc with strep last year.
Well, I'm sitting here like...
I had to just send grainy pictures of my throat. And he was like, yeah, sure, it looks like strep.
I'm definitely like... I was like, fine, I'll just take her to the doctor. It's whatever. I just, she's already missed this many days of school. I don't want to burn all my parent days.
Yeah.
So we'll go get a doctor's note. So I take her to the doctor, and they didn't even test her for anything because I told them she had a positive flu test.
Yeah.
And I was like, I literally just need a note. They make me come in for it.
Yeah.
So I go in. We sit there for like 30, 45 minutes. They come in. She listens to her lungs and all that to make sure it hasn't like turned into pneumonia. Then has the audacity, because we're like preparing for this ice storm at this point, has the audacity to look at her and say, now you can't be going out and playing in the snow, after TJ's already looked at her and said, yes, you can. You're already sick. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Get sicker.
And so she's like, you can't go out in the snow. She's like, it's not that the cold makes you sick. It's that the bad germs like it when your body is cold.
Yeah.
So tells her she can't go play in the snow. And then she's looking at me like, what? And I'm like, we'll just bundle you up and make sure that you stay warm.
Yeah.
Which she did, in fact, on Saturday, go out and play. And then, lo and behold, Sunday, I wake up feeling like shit.
Of course.
And I'm like, seriously? Easton also snotty. Monday, he was snotty and sneezing. That kid's been sneezing all week long, but it's funny because he sneezes like me, and he's loud. So it's like he'll be in his room and we're in our room on the opposite side of the house, and he sneezes and we can hear it like he's in the same room.
Oh my God.
He does the whole achoo. It's so funny. But his never went beyond that. He felt fine. I'm over it now. I never ran a fever. I just feel tired, and I've got the pressure, like the sinus buildup or whatever. Yeah. Like that headache's starting to come back.
Y'all tune in to next month's catch up to see if I also got
sick. Now Brittany's going to be like sick. No, I'm fine. No one else in the house, like TJ never got sick. Maddie never got sick. And TJ sleeps next to me every night, so.
It's probably mine.
Anyway. But, so, TJ sleeps next to me and works next to me all day, every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Ask me how it is. Well, you kind of know. Ask me how it is.
It sucks.
To work next to your...
It's not horrible. I work with headphones on, so...
I do too, 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Where...
So it's not the end of the world.
I need lotion.
So I got some in my bathroom.
I don't know that I have any in my purse. My elbows are crusty. Anyway.
But, yeah. So that's what I did. I just did stuff around the house. Mostly in my office. I just, reorganized some stuff. scanned all my books in, ran out of stickers from the library so I had to order more.
I did a lot of sleeping.
Saturday, I slept till like noon.
We took naps. We did go out and play for a little bit on Saturday. Sunday, I haven't been out to play in it since. Like, the kids have gone out a couple times, but it's just been like, it having snow and being cold is one thing, but the ice and the cold that it has been is a completely different. And I'm like, y'all can't go out like, in that.
Friday night into Saturday morning, it snowed. But then Sunday, it was raining.
It didn't start snowing until like, because we were supposed to get it in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It honest to God, did not start snowing until about 9:30, 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Because I woke up expecting for it to be winter wonderland outside. Yeah. And the kids have gotten better about letting us sleep in a little bit on the weekends.
Yeah.
So about 9:15 when I wake up, I look outside and I'm like, there's nothing. And then I go to the bathroom, I lay back down. And I'm like, there's a sliding glass door at the foot of our bed. Mm-hmm. And so I pull the curtain open so I can see outside. And then all of a sudden it starts snowing at like 9:30. And I'm like, well, there it is.
See, I didn't wake up until noon.
Yeah.
So
it didn't start till like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then it was like within 30 minutes things were covered. It was ridiculous.
And then
the ice.
Sunday is when it started, like, in the middle, I would say late Saturday night. Because we were up.
It kind of started Saturday during the day with the ice.
I was hearing like tink, 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 tink.
It started a little bit while we were outside. It got bad in a hurry.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's doing, which we made sure, like, by Saturday night, I was like, we had already made like 37 trips to the grocery store, buying food and snacks and stuff, because like I had already done the grocery shopping for the next 2 weeks, like as far as dinners, lunches, and breakfast goes.
Yeah.
But we didn't have, we're an ingredients only household generally, because I don't think about buying snacks. Mm-hmm. Because I don't sit there and snack all day and the kids are generally at school. Yeah. So we were like, well, we need snacks and we need this, and let's just buy an extra couple of things just to make sure we've got enough. And, you know, and then finally, I think it was either Friday night or Saturday night, I looked at TJ and I was like, if we don't have it, we don't need it.
Yeah.
We have spent so much money on just random stuff just in case. Which, honestly, we were fine. We had enough toilet paper. Like, we didn't run out of anything. It was nice.
We didn't run out of anything. But, like, my sister sent me a TikTok, and I was like, girl, my prep included going to Aldi and getting a case of Diet Coke and some salmon. I was like, and I had one pizza in the freezer for myself. I was like, I had some moon pies, and I was good.
Right. Well, I think at one point, one day during the week, TJ did venture out to go to the store to go get like a couple things. Mm-hmm. And we went
Tuesday, and I got like, because I said, you know what sounds good? A hamburger. Oh, I got a roast too. That was something else I made for us to eat. But I said a hamburger. And like, the smell of red meat is foul. Like, stinks to me. And cooking it makes it smell worse. It like turns my stomach. It's gross. So basically, like, since New Orleans, when all I ate was seafood, that's all we've been eating. We've eaten salmon once or twice a week. I've been eating these little fish sandwiches. That's pretty much the only meat. But we were walking around Walmart, and I was like, you know what sounds good? A hamburger. So I made us some hamburgers. They were pretty good. It was all right. I got the Kinder's butter burger, whatever.
Girl.
And, like, patted it into the hamburger meat, and then I also seasoned them, and then I toasted our buns, and I got the Kinder smashed potatoes and made them in the air fryer. I could probably do with a little less of the sauce that they came with, but they were still really good.
I don't ever put the sauce that goes on them. If I do, it's like very little of it.
Parm ones.
Yeah. I usually just coat them decently. And then,
I think next time, because I didn't end up using the whole pack, because I was like, there's really not that many potatoes in here. And But I think next time I would just use a little bit
I
less.
love, because I'll get like the bags of the tiny potatoes anyway, a lot of times, and then
Yeah.
I'll just boil them until they're fork tender, and then smash them and season them
Yeah.
on top. Throw a little bit of oil on top of it, and then roast them in the oven for 30 minutes or so. I love that. I will eat those all day, every day.
That sounds good. But yeah, so I got those. And it was a good meal. It was a good meal. Oh my god.
There's a cat.
Yeah. I didn't really get a whole lot of reading done. I did get some reading done though.
I didn't do any reading, honestly, shockingly enough. I
did
did do some podcast stuff. I did actually put some effort, some serious effort into the podcast this go round.
Yeah.
And then I always put effort, but I really sat down and took the time this time.
Make a list of the books I have over here that I think I would like to do episodes on, specific books. And then what their category would be.
All right. All right now.
I did do that because I was like, I've got a lot of cool books now that I have a place where I'm not just sitting here just scanning books.
Right.
I can scroll through. So that was something I did do. Yeah. I think I did finish a book the other day and started the next one in the series. I only have 2 books left in that series, and then I'm going to read Selena's book. And then
I cannot wait for you to read that.
I'm going to reread a different book series.
I cannot wait for you to read Hollow.
Because
I need someone else to rage out to that with me.
Yeah.
She needs to make book 2 tomorrow. It needs to be released tomorrow.
She probably has already written it. So she wrote that in... Oh, that's right. She said she was writing it.
Yeah, she said it was being announced that she was going to write a book 2.
Yeah.
But she's starting a new TV show on a streaming platform, and she got approved for I think it was 5 or 6 episodes or something like that. For Inside, she hasn't told the streaming service yet.
Yeah.
Hasn't let us know what it is, but it's something to do with haunted locations within her area.
Yeah.
So
cool.
That's pretty neat. She needs to
shave my beard.
She needs to venture on down our direction because I would love to do some.
Oh my god.
Selena, if you're listening, because we did in fact bring her a gift.
Yeah.
And shamelessly put some podcast shit in there.
We did make a note that we're not expecting her to be hey, y'all should check out this podcast.
Right.
We just genuinely think she would like our podcast.
Right. So if you're listening, because somebody in Canada, in the area in which Google says that you reside,
in the general area,
vicinity, somebody's been listening.
We're not looking up your address, girl.
No. Just in the city.
And you have absolutely no worries of at least my ass coming up there. Because I'm not flying, and I'm certainly not driving.
I'm not. I don't have a passport, so I can't get there.
That's true. I don't have a passport either. I don't even have my real ID, girl.
But if you need me to come,
safe. You're safe.
But yeah, you come at me when I handed you the wrong ID the other day and was like, "You don't have a real ID."
Well, I knew you. I thought you did because you fly. You've flown.
Well,
and they're gonna start charging $45 if you don't have that. So.
But if you need me, Selena, to come to you for any reason, bet that I will get that passport as quickly as possible, sister. I might just go ahead and get it just for shits and giggles.
Man.
Just to make sure. Because I am manifesting that we're going. Because honestly, and I know that a lot of people probably say this, but seeing her in person and feeling her vibe.
Yeah.
She really does seem like the type of person that we could be friends with.
Oh, yeah.
That we could have a great time with and be close with. If you want to feel that out, I'm here and I will get that passport. I'll start working on it tomorrow.
Email us wandersaware@gmail.com.
I'll give you my personal phone number through there. Just let me know.
But yeah. So what was I supposed to say? I don't know. I don't forgot.
I don't even remember what we were even talking about prior to.
I need to pick up.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to do.
She's looking for a nonprofit, guys. Cue silence.
I'm gonna... I just have to go to the website. I knew what I was gonna... I'm gonna recycle one. Alright. I'm going to do the Hickman Holler Appalachian Relief Fund.
Hell yeah.
Which was established by Senora May and Tyler Childers to bring awareness and financial support for philanthropic efforts in the Appalachian region. And I will put all of their information below.
Do you want me to tell you something that might enrage you?
What?
You know that particular nephew that we have that you just think you and Daniel think is just the funniest fucking person ever? That's my peepaw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's a teenager now. He's moody. He's
a whole 18 now.
His vibe is
he's a whole 18 now. Just turned 18.
His vibe is different than it was when he was like
I don't know if he listens. I know that one of
probably
our
not.
cousins
He probably thinks we're cringy for doing this.
Probably. But something was said about I was singing. He plays Xbox with TJ sometimes. Mm-hmm. And on this new game that he's been playing. And I was singing in the background a Tyler song. And he comes out and was like, Tyler Childers is gay. Did y'all know that?
Boy.
I said, TJ said, no, the hell he is not. And I said, you're gay, and that's wishful thinking. Like, I was like, no, he's not. He's totally married. I was like, not that there's anything wrong with it, A, but B, you can't be spreading shit like that because he's got a whole ass wife.
Right.
And TJ was like,
he definitely loves.
Yeah, I was like, TJ was like, you know that Feathered Indian song? Do you know why he doesn't sing that anymore? Because it's about a woman that's not his wife.
Well, also because the language is a bit outdated.
Well, ain't nobody care because that's still, I get the sentiment behind why he doesn't sing it.
There's indigenous people who do not like that term.
This is true.
Yeah.
However, I get the sentiment behind why he doesn't sing it. And I'm here for it.
If I were him as a songwriter, I would just create a different version and change up the words.
Yeah. But I am honestly a little disappointed. He can still
sing one of his biggest songs.
I am a little disappointed every concert that he doesn't sing it. Because it is still one of my favorites.
We got to hear Jersey Giant. That's the first song of his I ever heard.
We did. But anyway, all right. It's been a long episode, guys. Yep. And we've caught you up to speed on where we're at.
Yep.
Tune in next week when we're going to hit you with not what you think we're going to hit you with.
My dick. I was going to mute the mics and hit the play button on our outro after that. But you can follow us.
Oh, on Facebook,
Instagram,
TikTok,
YouTube.
You can email us. Oh, and I almost forgot. Send us shit to talk to you about. Like
oh, yeah. Give Dear Wanderers.
Yeah. We want to help you through your strife. If you need advice.
I need to make a graphic to go up on our socials with this.
If you need advice, if you want to know if you're the asshole,
if you just want to tell us a funny story,
then send that to us at the email of wanderersofweird@gmail.com. Okay, bye.
Bye.